back. It's Not My Weekend podcast with your boy, Jerry G. It is Thursday morning, so we gotta hurry up, bro. We're running behind here in the week, late in the week, but we are back in Santa Clarita, Tres Studios. I don't know. Santa Clarita, California. It's finally cooling off a little bit. It's not so bad in here. It's only like 70-something degrees, dog. We're gonna get through this one together. Happy to be back. I know late in the week, bro. Just been a crazy few days, fool. And a lot to get to, bro. A lot to get to. Jueves, 11 de septiembre. Huh? Remember? Never forget, compita. Never forget. September 11th. 24 years ago today, bro. Was a big day. Tragic day. I've told a story of where I was 24 years ago. Ya estoy viejo, I was like 21 at the time. And I was working at an elementary school in South Central Los Angeles. Hooper Avenue. Shout out to Hooper Avenue Elementary School in South Central on 41st and Hooper, homie. Gangsta, bro. Gangsta, bro. I was out there working Campus 80. Campus security, dog. I'm the one, first line of defense. I'm the front line. I'm a hero out there protecting our kids, our youth, our ghetto-ass project living youth. The projects were all around that school, bro. Yeah, if you know, you know, bro. Okay? Very thuggish community, dog. And I loved it. I loved every minute of that job. One of my favorite jobs ever was working at Hooper Avenue. So I was there. So my job was to open the gate every morning, dude. A las 7 de la mañana, güey. I think school started like at 7:30. Or maybe it was 7:45, 7:50, and I had to be like 7:30. But early, I was there early, fool. And I was there early. I would open up the gate, let all the kids in, and it was dope, right? So I get there, and, I get my little walkie-talkie, my badge, my blowhorn, my badge, pinche Robocop, compa. Just a walkie-talkie, fool. I love the job. Get there that morning, fool, and I'm opening the gate, and right away, the principal, lock the gate! Lock the gate! We're under attack! We're under attack? I haven't seen the helicopter. I haven't heard not one siren. It's a quiet, beautiful, whatever morning, Tuesday morning it was. I don't hear or see anything, dude. It's 7:30 in the morning, bro. Who's going gangsta at 7:30 in the morning? There's no cholo activity going on at 7:30 in the morning, for none. It's probably safest time. It's the safest time of South Central Los Angeles is between 6 o'clock in the morning and 9 o'clock in the morning. That's when all the cholos are sleeping or going to bed. Anyways, the principal, lock the gates. We're under attack. Oh, we're under attack. What the heck? But obviously at security, Campus 8, top flight security, I'm on the uppity up, fool. ¿Qué pedo, güey? ¿Qué pedo? What's going down, fool? Who needs help? Who needs rescuing? Right? Aquí Jerry G, fool. Aquí estoy, güey. And it gets a little weird. The word gets out. Oh, pinches terrorists. The terrorists are attacking New York. Well, New York? Wait. We're in fucking South Central Los Angeles, bro. We're in LA, homie. That's a little far from here, you know? And then they're like, oh, no, just lock the school down. Lock the school down. Because sure enough, after the terrorists attack the Twin Towers, their next target will be an elementary school in South Central Los Angeles, bro. I could see that happening, being next up on the suicide terrorist list, fool. Sure, Hooper Avenue Elementary on red alert. Right? Dumb, fool. And even at that time, I was like, guys, ain't no bad guys gonna come attack South Central Los Angeles, fool. Relax, bro. Can we just relax here, dude? Oh, everybody, que pinche panicking, que la chingada, güey. Obviously, some kids were scared, like, what's going on? And, they're coming to me, they're grabbing me, they're, like, hugging me, like, Mister, what's going on? I'm like, I guess there's, like, a little attack going on. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. Jerry G got you guys, all right? And that's it. We go on lockdown. We go, obviously, put on the TVs. The whole school goes on top. They go to their classrooms because the terrorists don't know where to look when they go to a school. So please, everyone just go back to their classrooms, lock the doors, because terrorists can't get through locked doors of elementary schools. So now everybody goes to their classrooms, and we'll go to the cafeteria where there's TVs in there. And the whole staff, the cafeteria staff, the librarian, the nurse, we all go in there to the cafeteria, turn on the TV, and we're watching this live as the terrorist attacks are going on, bro. The Twin Towers are being attacked, fool. Shit obviously gets real. You're like, yeah, damn. But you're like, this is New York, fool. Now you start to think, wait, LA is a big city. I could see them coming here. But where are they going to attack Los Angeles? Where are they going to go? City Hall? Like, what are they going to do? Hollywood sign? The heck, Dodger Stadium? They're on the road right now, fool. Like, we'll be fine. Like, I didn't get where they would attack. So I wasn't too scared, fool. But it was a weird time. Very sad time. I also remember the news later in the day, obviously from the people trapped in the buildings, which was part of the most horrific part of this as well, seeing people jump to their death because of buildings are on fire and just literally dropping from the sky, gente, güey. La gente tirándose del cielo, güey. Was probably one of the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life. I remember the American channels, CBS, NBC, ABC, Fox, they stopped showing that. They weren't even showing people flying from the sky to their death. But guess who was? Telemundo and Univision, way. Oh, the Paisa channels were following the people all the way down to the ground, fool. Literally following them. Manches se pasan de verga, way. But that's what the channel, I wanted to see the real nitty gritty of this also. We're like, dude, they're not showing anything here, bro. Put it on channel 34, Univision, way. They're showing it all, fool. And sure, they're showing people, unfortunately dying. But that's kind of, I wanted to see that rawness of what the frick is going on, dude. No, que feo, güey. Que feo la cosa, güey. It was great. I just remember the world stopping. Well, it felt like the world stopped, right? The nation, the country stopped. No flights, right? All airplanes were grounded for a few days. Remember looking up and there was no... That's when I first realized how much airplanes affect our climate, bro. Our pinche ecosystem, fool. Like, the air was so clean. I remember the air being so clean, breathable, because there was no planes in the sky, fool. I remember that. What else? Man, obviously all the aftermath. And then I was obviously worried that there would be no more sports, no more football, no more baseball. Obviously, it's a big part of my life, especially at that time, sports. And I was really affected by the fact that there was no sports. Gracias a Dios, they came back within a week, I believe. They took a week off. It was just a really crazy time, fool. And, I felt a little bit of a hero. I felt like I was there to step up and protect our youth, our future. Which most of that youth is probably incarcerated right now, but that's okay. That's another story. Anyways, I just thought it was a really, really interesting time, bro. And that's where I was 24 years ago, 25 next year, dog. My kids ask me about that all the time. Me preguntan, how was it? What was it like? What were you doing? Where were you? Where you be at? As a matter of fact, at that time, 2001, that's when I had just met my kid's mom, fool. Yeah, that's when we kind of started dating around 2001, 2002. We got married in 2007. But yeah, bro, it was crazy. She was a daughter picking up her little sister from the school I worked at. If you're doing the math, if you're following along, basically that's where I met her, fool. So good times, fool. Good times. Speaking of tragedies, dog, I can't ignore the fact of what happened yesterday, September 10th, compita. September 10th was also 2025 was also a very gnarly day, a really strange outcome, circumstance, a tragedy, of course, of a man being assassinated, is how they're putting it, shot in public in Utah, Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace. First of all, guys, I'm not very political. I stay down the middle, compita. I really do. I see both sides of the fence. Obviously, the president be tripping. He's tripping, dog. He's tripping, dog, on our people, on ICE. Not cool. Not in any way seeing his side in any way, bro. But, you got to respect both sides también, way. I am a person who have friends on both ends of the spectrum. I'm trying to tell you I'm not very political. Primeramente, way, porque I don't know that much, fool. I'm not very smart like that. I'm not very well read when it comes to political views, fool, okay? I didn't even know who this Charlie Kirk guy was. I had no idea who he was. Charlie Kirk, yo no lo conocía, compa. ¿Para qué te miento? I didn't know who he was. When the news broke, yesterday was Wednesday, my son gets out of school early on Wednesdays at noon. My 10-year-old, and I picked him up, and he knew who Charlie Kirk was. He knew who Charlie Kirk was, fool. I don't know, not follows him, but maybe the white side of him. He knew who he was, bro. He says he's very funny on Insta and on TikTok and Instagram, that he debates and argues with people about everything, about sports, obviously politics mostly, but he also, does stuff with other content. And he's come in my son's algorithm, I guess, and across his feed. And my son knows who he was, fool. So he was kind of like affected by it. Like, oh man, this guy that I know, that I seen, that I thought maybe not follow or watch has been shot and killed, and he affected him. You could tell us how we thought it. As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna blame it on that, but later in the day, my kid got sick, bro. Like, he didn't want to eat. He was pale. He said his stomach hurt. He was out of it, bro. Like, he was like not feeling himself. He went from A to B, from zig to zag once he found out this story, which goes to tell you how this shit affects kids, bro. How this stuff does affect kids. I felt it was from that, because he was fine. He went to school fine. I picked him up. He was happy. Toda la madre, way. Once he found out about that news, he kind of flipped, bro. And he started how we thought, güey. Yo creo que el niño, like, se le afectó, güey. Le afectó la noticia, güey. Se espantó. He saw the video, of the guy being fucking shot. And I think that really affected him, because it really kind of like broke him down a little bit. He wasn't the same the rest of the day. This morning he was a little bit better, but he wasn't good last night. Me, who I never heard of the guy, met the guy obviously or whatever. I don't follow him. It affected me just because of the way he went down, bro. Like, that cabrón way, you don't see that every day, fool. Then I started watching some of his videos, and the guy's a trip, right? The guy's pretty hardcore, conservative, activist, que la chingada way. Trump supporter, whatever, a homie of his. But he's a young cat, only 31 years old with 2 young children and a wife. No one deserves to die like that, bro. Nobody, compita. No one. I don't wish that on anyone, fool. Sad, bro. It's still sad, even though he's that kind of extreme personality. Not cool. I was watching some of his videos, though, bro. And they are funny. They are funny, of him debating liberals. Which, by the way, I don't consider myself a liberal. Like I said, I keep a pretty even par. But liberals are a trip too, dog, right? They're like funny, bro. They're such easy targets, right? Porque también se pasan de verga, güey. Like, he was destroying liberals. Like, basically what he does is that have people come up to him and debate him on any topic. He'll take on anyone about anything. And all these idiot-ass people come up to the mic, right? And they challenge him on a topic and debate him. And he pretty much cooks everybody. Like, he kills people that he debates. Of course, the ones that he shows and shares, of course, he always looks good because it's from his page, right? So he's killing all these people, dog. Just roasting them, fool. Pero también la gente pendeja que se pone enfrente del micrófono to argue with him. Like, bro, liberals are not sending their best up there to argue with this guy, bro. And, like, that's what I'm trying. Like, I'm like, come on, fool. Like, it almost feels staged. Where, like, I'm like, dog, is this real, fool? Like, are these people real? Are these people really, like, I feel like they're plants, dog. Like, there was one, I couldn't stop laughing, fool. My son, my 10-year-old, was sharing these videos with me, dog. Because I'm like, why is he so famous? What makes him so good? And he was sending me videos of him, like, arguing about sports, arguing about things. But he sent me this one particular about this girl. Was like, this liberal chick was like, I don't know, bro. She was like, what do you have against trans people? Que la chingada, right? And I was all like, all I'm saying is that there's 2 genders. There's a woman and there's male. And he goes, let me ask you something. What makes a woman? Right? And the girl's all like, well, I think anyone who declares himself as a woman is a woman, and anyone who I feel anyone who thinks that a woman should be respected and be respected, and anyone who sees himself as a woman, and I got exactly like that guy's all like so that's all it takes to be a woman. All you have to do is just declare yourself a woman, and you're a woman. That makes you a woman. I thought being a woman was much more than that. I thought being a woman was a lot more than just calling yourself a woman. And a person like, no, anybody, you're not anyone who thinks they're what. I'm like, oh, bro, I'm not giving it justice, bro. It was just so funny how I'm not saying he's right, but just this dummy just getting roasted and beat down. It was so good, bro. It was so good. I wouldn't do any better. I know I would go up there and just be like, hey, man, that's not cool, bro. Like, ICE, man, they're tripping, bro. They shouldn't be, why are they sending their people back? This and that. I know I wouldn't. Yo no puedo pelear así con una persona como él, güey. That's what I'm trying to tell you. In fact, there was an immigrant. They had también an immigrant dude talking about like, yo, why are you sending our people back? We're hard workers. We're good people. And this and that and this other in the El Kirk. Well, what if I told you, what if you owned a house and 30 people came into your house? Like, how do you feel about these strangers coming into your house? This and that. What would you do about it? And that other dummy. Well, I would respectfully ask them to leave. They're like, oh, well, that's what we're doing. We're respectfully asking people to leave our country. I'm just like, oh, God, gente, güey, no mames, güey. First of all, that's a dumb analogy, fool. Like, people coming into your house, that's literally breaking and entering and dangerous, fool. Like, it's a house. It's a home. It's 1,000 square feet, bro. Like, of people coming into a place that's scary. First of all, we're talking about a country of people coming in for a better life. And anyways, I don't know. Sí, ya ni sé, güey. Yo también me pendejo, güey. That's why I don't like to get into all that, fool, because I catch myself sounding stupid, dude. I catch myself dumb. So, let's not go there, fool. Let's not go there. But rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, fool. That's not cool, dog. No one deserves that. Nobody, bro. Come on. I didn't know who you were. All this stuff, bro. But all this stuff that's going down is not cool, man. Let's do better. Let's do better, humanity. Let's do better, dog. Anyways, so much. Anyways, so that was my leading topic because it happened yesterday, and of course September 11th. But I also wanted to talk about. I got bombarded on the Philly lady, the lady Karen, the Philly Karen that stole the ball from the little kid, about 10 years old, which is the age of my son. I saw myself there. That literally, that's me right there, fool. Even when the guy got startled from the woman, I would have probably reacted the same way. That was funny. What the fuck? That's me. When people creep up on me, I get out startled like that easily, fool. And I'm not much of a man, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, so we all know what happened, right? So again, I'm a little late train here. It is Thursday, September 11th. Home run gets hit, Miami, by a Philly. And this guy runs to go after a home run ball, as you should, as people do that. It's normal. The ball lands in the row in front of the lady where Karen was sitting. She's reaching down, trying to get the ball. The guy beats her to it. Fair and square, compita, gets the ball, runs back, goes back to his child, gives the ball to his child. Beautiful father-son moment. A moment that I've never had, and I've always wished to have. That's like one of my bucket list dreams, goals, is to do that for my kids, dog. I've always wanted to do that for my kids. Literally, that reminded me of how much I've always wanted that. I've gone to hundreds of Dodger games, hundreds of baseball games in my life. A lot of them with my kids. And my goal in life has always been to catch a foul ball because we're in foul ball territory, or of course a home run ball, but we don't get to sit in a home run section very often. But I've never even caught a foul ball. I've been very, very, very close many times, which is why I see where this woman is coming from, because I've been there. I've been in the situation where I get down to rush the ball and grab the ball, where I literally get beat by another person and yanked from another person as we get there at the same time. That's happened to me a couple times, including home run balls. And it hurts, dude. It hurts, bro, to lose out on a home run ball or a foul ball in that manner. It hurts, dude. Quiero llorar, güey. Yeah, for you be like, what the fuck just happened, bro? I just lost a home run ball. I touched it. I touched the home run ball, fool, and I've lost it. It sucks, bro. That's a horrible feeling, okay? That's what happened with that lady. The problem is that lady could not accept defeat. She was unable to accept defeat. Her whiteness, white privilege took over, and she's not used to losing. She doesn't know how to lose. She lost, fool, fair and square. So she couldn't drop it. She said, no, this is unfair. I deserve that ball. That ball was as good as mine. So she ran and she did something about it. Something that I would never do, right? Because you know the rules. You lose, you lose. Fair and square. This guy did come from way on the other side of the section, all the way across. He walked out. He traveled a long way, bro, to the other section. But that's no one's fault but the Miami Marlins' fault for not selling out games. There's a lot of empty seats there. He's a Philly fan. He's not even a Miami Marlin fan. He's a visiting team fan there to watch his visiting team play. Lot of empty seats in the outfield, bro, in the home run section. No culpa de nadie, compita. That gives him more right to cover more territory to attempt to get more balls, bro. Simple, right? So he goes all the way across town, gets lucky, gets the ball, comes back, give it to his son. And again, the lady, Miss Karen, did not handle this well, okay? Not at all. And of course, she's paying for it. She's public enemy number one. Who knows how she's doing at work right now? I would love to be a fly in her office. She's definitely not doing well right now, bro. Pobrecita, güey. Pero pendeja. Pendeja, because, again, she did not know how to deal with defeat. She did not know how to deal with defeat, and you should be able to, bro. You lost, and that's it. Accept it. She just couldn't accept it, and unfortunately, and she went, basically she kept it real, and when keeping it real went wrong, right? The old Dave Chappelle skit. She kept it real, fool. She kept it real, went back, argued, complained, fought to get that ball back. But the problem is that you cross the line when you're literally taking the ball away from a child where the ball is in his glove. One thing sería pelear con un adulto, con otro adulto, que él tenía la pelota en su mano, right? He has his hand in his ball in his hand, grown-ass man. You argue. It's adult and adult conversation, argument, debate. If she wins and if she takes that ball away from that adult single-handedly, then, hey, bro, that motherfucker just got played, fool. That fool just got played, and the dummy won. Still not the right thing to do, but that idiot gave it. I wouldn't give the ball back. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I wouldn't give that ball back, fool. That was me. That was it. No way. But the problem is that he had given this ball to a child. So now once it gets to the child's belonging, there's no way anyone in this world is okay with taking a ball from a child, compa. No way. There's no scenario where that is acceptable and where she's going to be applauded for that. Okay, so that's where she fucked up. So that's my point with that. My point is that she just couldn't accept defeat when she should have let it go, obviously, right? Once again, I've been there many times, fool. One time, freaking Jesus, dog, Sepulveda. I was with a game with Jesus Sepulveda. Home run section, fool. Home run gets hits him in the chest. Fucking hits him in the chest. Fly ball goes up. I'm obviously next to him. I reached for the ball off the tip off my fingers. The guy behind me grabs the ball, and both of us look at each other, and we're arguing. Me and Jesus like, what the fuck? Why didn't you get the ball, fool? What the fuck? And we're both fighting with each other while the guy in the back is celebrating to our face, like, yeah! Like, no mames, way. No mames. Another one that happened long time ago, spring training. We're at a game. I was watching the Angels versus the Cubs. En esos tiempos, cuando íbamos a spring training, we didn't just go watch the Dodgers. We went to go watch other teams as well. We would like bounce around to different little stadiums, checking them out. That was a lot of fun. We would be there like 4 days. We went to an Angels-Cubs game. I remember because Nomar Garcia Parra was on that team with the Cubs that one year. And Vladimir Guerrero was an Angel, right? And we're sitting right field, all the way in the bottom. Right field, all the way in the bottom, full first row. And Guerrero's warming up in between pinche innings. He's done, and then he's gonna throw the ball, and we literally make eye contact, fool. I have a glove, fool. I literally make eye contact. Vladdy. And Vladdy even points at me. He points at me, and he goes, here you go. Like, throws, I can't do it with my shoulder right now, fool. He looks at me, he goes like this, and he throws the ball at me, fool. I'm right here, waiting for the ball, and that's, fool, another glove. Right in front of me, fool. Just glove comes in, catches it right in front of me. The fool that was like sitting 3 rows over there comes over and just snatches it. And I was just like, what the? Bro. Literally the same situation. Like, if I was Karen, I would literally go over to the guy and be like, that was for me, sir. That ball was mine. Right? Literally. Right? Guerrero said, you, man, this was for you, bro. Y me la tiró a mí, güey. We made eye contact, everything, fool. But this guy comes over and snatches. Okay, so, but ¿a quién gana, güey? Yo me apendejé. I could have reached over. I could have maybe do a little screen action too, maybe, right? I didn't do none of that. I was just so confident. Ahí viene la pelota, güey. Yo bien calmado. Like he's my BFF over here. That's one. And others. Now, I go to a lot of games, to Dodger games. Thank you to my baby's mama. I've mentioned this many times. Her job has season tickets and has had season tickets for about over 20 years, bro. I've known my baby's mama for like since like 2001, 2 is when we met. We married in 2007, had kids, divorced in 2013. Throughout this whole time, obviously we're raising children together. Throughout this whole time, I've been going to Dodger games with her tickets, right? Thanks to her, okay? Less and less as my kids get older, less and less she gives them up now. She married few. But when our kids were little, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, we were going constantly to games. After we broke up even, you know, we kept it pretty cordial after our breakup where, you know, she's like, hey, man, I got these tickets. Take the kids to the game. She would be like, just take the kids to the game, dude. And I'd be like, gracias. We kept it cool like that. I'm just trying to give her credit, her flowers where they're due. And I'm just being real as you can, right? Love the seats. Grateful for the seats. Great seats. The problem with these seats, they're field level. All the way. Field level, the abajo way. Section 18? 12. Section 12. Field level. Row S. Okay? Same seats for over 20 years, dude. Same seats. People know me in that area, section. People know who I am because I've gone so much. The problem with those seats is that they're at the worst possible angle for a foul ball. Like, if there's a chart that shows you where foul balls land, my area would be probably the coldest and most rare time for a foul ball. If you notice, for those of you who know sports and baseball, if you notice the on-deck circle, where the batter is warming up when he's next, is at an angle where where it's the safest place to be for a batter not to be hit, right? That angle is almost impossible for a ball to get fouled back there and hit him. It's almost impossible. It can happen, but the percentages are very small, like literally 2, 3, 4, 5%, if that. Okay? So the guy's right there warming up. And if you follow that straight line back into the stands, guess whose seats are there? Yes, those seats. So we rarely ever get foul balls in our area. And when we do, they're like 10 feet this way, 10 feet that way, 10 feet to the front of us, 10 feet to the back of us, más o menos, far enough where I can't get it. But with that said, because I've gone to so many goddamn games in my years, there's been obviously that 1, 2, 3% chance has happened. And the ball has landed in our section, in our area, in the seat in front of us or the seat behind us or next to us. It's landed where there's a free-for-all, a fight for this ball where I have come up short every time. I've never gotten a foul ball, güey. Nunca, güey. Nunca en mi vida, güey. Y me duele. Güey. Neta, güey. Been a dream of mine to catch a foul ball or a home run ball, of course, and hand that to my child. Oh, that would be like the dopest feeling ever. Never have been able to do that, fool. Never, fool. So I know. So I know where that chick coming from. Phili Karen, bro. I know where she's hurting, bro. She hurts. She hurts the same way I've hurt. I've hurt the same way. But I would never, ever go out there and fight. Be like, that was my ball, man. That was my ball that landed on my hair. No mames, güey. Anyways, good luck to that lady. Yeah, está cabrón. All right. So much to talk about. NFL Week 1. I've got my outcomes. I will do my NFL Week 2 picks on my Sports Minute episode. Next one, where I will also share my parlay for the week. Speaking of which, Week 1 parlay, I am sorry. I apologize. We lost really bad. We lost, I think, on Thursday, fool. We lost. The Cowboys covered the spread. I had the Phillies -8. Cowboys almost snuck that game and almost won that game and should have won that game, partly. Cowboys, I don't know what to think of the Cowboys, bro. I don't know if that's who they are or they just stepped up being Week 1, opening day, playing against Philadelphia, the champions. I don't know, bro. What I do know is that they are going to miss Michael Parsons, bro. That's for sure. I think they win that game with Michael Parsons on that team, bro. That's how much the velocity is. Other than that, Dak Prescott looked pretty good. CeeDee Lamb looked pretty good. Their feature running back they got looked pretty good. They'll be okay. 6, 7, 8 win team. We'll see. I'm not a Cowboys hater, bro. Never have been. I'm just not a Cowboys fan. I would never cheer for them. But I could care less for them, to be honest with you. So whatever, dude. Philly, they're getting on my shit list for they're being so dominant. But anyways, so that was that, and I apologize for my parlay. I will have my Week 2 picks in my Sports Minute. Check it out, okay? Speaking about sports, happy that NFL is back. NFL Red Zone is my shit. That's where I watch my sports. I was afraid they're going to have commercials. They only had like one commercial. Thank you for that. That's it. That's good. NFL Red Zone is where it's at.
I can't thank you guys enough.
Summer is winding down. Gracias a Dios, bro. Back to school is here. The kids are going away. Gracias. Take them all, por favor. Let's celebrate with an Edible Arrangement. That's right. Edible Arrangement in East LA is back, bro. Use promo code Jerry25 and receive up to 25% off your total order and or free delivery.
Becca? Hey. Coffee?
Feel like you've been catfished? There's an edible for that. Get all kinds of deliciousness delivered right when you need it at edible.com.
Two big sports news I want to talk about, and maybe I'll touch on them a little bit more on my Sports Minute, but I think this is big enough news that needs to be covered here as well. I'll apologize for your non-sports fanatics, but I do want to talk about the Dodgers near perfect game. Not perfect game. The Dodgers near no-hitter pitched by Mr. Yamamoto. First of all, thank you for that, Mr. Yamamoto. An amazing performance. You're unbelievable. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, fool. What is there to say, bro? Pinche Tanner Scott comes in, gives up the booty, gives up the hit, gives up the home run. I'm sorry, corrected. I'm sorry. I'm thinking last night, the other game. No, I'm sorry. Yamamoto gives up the home run with 2 outs left in the ninth inning. I'm sorry. I got a little lost there in my thoughts. Yamamoto, no-hitter, 9th and 2/3 inning. Home run by el pinche el hijo de el Hampton. Hits a home run. Y el compita, what's that fool's name? I'm drawing a blank right now, fool. Pajes. Andy Pajes had a shot to catch that home run ball. Did not, bro. I don't know why. The only benefit doubt I could give him is that he's not a right fielder, full-time right fielder, and is unfamiliar with that territory, with that home run section of the park. And that's just the only benefit doubt I could give him. But that ball was catchable. And when it's a no-hitter, especially that late in the game, bro, you got to go all out for the ball. And he did not. And I'm very, very disappointed for Andy Pajes on that. I'm sure he feels horrible about it as well. So I don't want to stomp on him too much. He's already taken a lot of shit. But Yamamoto, that would have been incredible. We were in San Diego in the green room. Dunos, myself, and Concrete. We actually got a video reaction.
Oh, no.
Oh, he hit it.
What the heck, man?
Oh, my God. Bullshit.
Because we thought that no-hitter was going to happen. We put the camera in front of us, fool. Eric was like, let's put the camera. We get all three of us together. 2 outs, 9th inning. Bro, we're about to react with y'all and live it with you guys. And then that shit happens, fool. I haven't seen the video. We're going to probably drop it one of these days, dude. But the video was watching that home run ball, which at first I thought it was a no-doubter. But then after a couple replays, you see how the ball just barely made it over the wall. And Andy Pajes was not even close enough to put a real effort in it. Was very disappointing. But you see our reaction to that. And hopefully we'll get to share that soon. Maybe on Perito's World or somewhere. We're going to share it. And that was one of the most heartbreaking sports moments ever for me as a Dodger fan. As a Dodger fan, that could not have hurt. That was literally rock bottom, fool. Rock bottom to where we got, I believe, swept or just got beat down by the Orioles all weekend. It was incredible. Incredible week. A horrible, horrible, worst nightmare situation. Dog, how do you lose a no-hitter with 9 2/3 innings? Sucks, man. So heartbreaking and not only lose a no-hitter, we lose the goddamn whole game. That's coming back to me now. I had blocked it out. Then pinche Tanner Scott comes in and gives us the whole fucking booty, bro. I don't know what to tell you about Tanner Scott, fool, because I was a big, big fan of him being signed. I was very excited having Tanner Scott wearing a Dodger blue, hearing about him and seeing him do his thing with the Padres last year and hearing about him in Miami, how dominant he was, the best closer, the best reliever out there, just unhittable stuff. And we get to sign him, which at the moment I did say 4 years is a lot of freaking years for a relief pitcher. But if that's what it takes to get a pitcher of that caliber, like Tanner Scott, to be a Dodger, I guess, yo que sé, güey, it's not my money, but I wouldn't sign him for 4 years. 2 or 3 would be ideal. But now we're stuck with this guy for 4 years. And you can only hope that he gets better as he gets older. And his fastball is not as fast. Let's hope he gets better is what we can wish for now. That sucks, bro. That fucking sucks, bro. And I will tell you, I was really excited for him. I was right there, bro. Tanner Scott gets signed. I was jumping with joy. Kirby Yates gets signed. I'm like, whatever. 36 years old, coming off an all-star year. 1-year contract. There's no bad 1-year contract. There's no such thing as a 1-year bad contract, fool. That's just 1 year. You deal with it. He sucks. Move on. But 4-year contract, that's what we call bad contracts if this ends up as it's going right now. But that's enough sports. I'm going to save it for Sports Minute. Give my finishing thoughts about that. The other thing I want to talk about was Kawhi Leonard, dumbass.
Say goodbye to the last day.
Oh, you're leaving?
Goodbye to the last day.
Love you, fool motherfucker. Okay, take your blankie, bro.
I'm going to come back.
Oh, okay. Fool forgot his blankie. We're sharing hotels. Forgot his blankie. All right, and that's that. Okay. All right, a few more minutes, bro. I want to get to shout outs, and I want to get to the Magic Castle raffle. That's right. One winner that gets to bring a guest to the Magic Castle. You get a voucher, and I believe you got to use it by October, compa. So we got to hurry up, fool. I'm going to see if I can extend that to a later time, but I believe the expiration date of October on the thing. 2 tickets to the Magic Castle in Hollywood, California, a very prestigious place where you only invite only. They do not sell tickets. You cannot buy tickets to this place. You cannot make reservations to this place. You cannot weasel your way in there. You must have an invite to enter this premise. Okay? By the way, last week we gave a bobblehead out to Richie Pozo, and I have not heard from you, Richie Pozo. So comment on the YouTube comment or my IG at comedian Jerry G, or you can also email me directly at comedianjerryg@gmail.com. Okay, compita? Why am I talking like a politician? Why am I doing this? Anyways, hit me up there, Richie Pozo. I haven't heard from you. I don't know where to send a bobblehead. Maribel Salas, your t-shirt. Honestly, I forgot. Because my t-shirts are in an inventory location warehouse where we keep our Perritos World merch. It's like way in another side of town. And no, not there. Another side of town, way across town. And so I haven't been able to have a chance to go there. Se me olvidaba, but I finally have the shirt now. I will be sending that shirt this week, probably today or tomorrow. Okay? No, I didn't forget. All right. That's it. Let's do what was it called, fool? Comment Shark?
Comment Shark.
All right, let's go to Comment Shark, fool. All right, we're going to do the Comment Shark. We're going to do the raffle.
Screen record.
We do a few comments. All right. Let me get the link here. For... I'm going to share it. Copy link. All right. So we copy link. Then we go to Comment Shark. Comment. I don't know why you're giving this guys free publicity here. There it is. Oh, shit. What the heck? Oh, here it is. All right, there it is. Let me screen record it. It is now screen recording. I'm going to put my YouTube channel right there. It is screen recording, episode 244. No, wait. It's from episode 243, bro. My bad. From episode 243. Let's redo that again. I'm glad I caught that, bro, because we said we were going to pick from episode 243. 243, which has 155 comments, man. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. That's why we're doing it from episode 2. Okay, copy link. And then we go to Comment Shark. There we go. We're going to go back. Put on a new link.
Screen record.
All right, let me stop this screen record and then do a new screen record. All right, here we go. Comment Shark. All right, there it is. Nope, that's not it. That's my alarm. All right. Here we go. We're going to do this. Dead air, man. Dead air. All right, here we go. It's screen recording. Pick a random. Episode 243, Day Drinking. And we have 155 comments. And here we go. We're going to pick a random comment. And your winner is... Raquel Watt. 8569. Dude, her comment was Magic Castle Heart. Yo, that's pretty dope. Raquel Watt. 8569. You are the winner of 2 tickets to the Magic Castle. Yay! Thank you for that. Winner. Thank you to our sponsor, Edible Arraignments, for providing these 2 tickets to Raquel Watt. All right, so Raquel Watt, hit me up on either YouTube comment or Instagram or email for your tickets redemption. I'm going to screenshot this so we have proof. And that is that, compita. All right? Thank you, guys. All right, so that's that. Now let's go on to our comments, and we'll close out today's show. That cool or what? All right, here we go. Got a lot of good comments for, as a matter of fact. Okay. Here's one. I want to start off with this one, actually, fool. There you go. Let me see what else I'm forgetting. Thank you, San Diego. This weekend had a great weekend. Sold out all weekend. We're coming to San Jose Improv this weekend. San Jose Improv, September 12 to 14. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I believe some shows are sold out. Some shows still have tickets. Get your tickets ASAP. We'll be there all weekend. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, here we go. This is from at La Belicada. La Belicada 2024. Couple things, Jerry G. First thing is you cry too much for being a homeowner. Means you have to pay for everything in your house. See, no way you should have stayed renting. What the heck, bro? She comes out firing, bro. Shots fired off the bat. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. It sounds like a guy according to the misspellings.
It sounds like they know you, though, because...
Yeah. I like to vent.
He loves to cry.
I like to cry. It's what makes it funny. And I'm going to be making jokes out of this whole situation. So, yes, thank you for that. I appreciate you understanding and taking notice. Yeah, it just sucks, bro. Second thing, anyone can cut a yard for $20, but a real gardener treats your garden, adds stuff to it, look nice. Also, if the irrigation is bad, what do you think that means? Well, means your yard will be shit. And who do you blame the gardener? Who do you blame the gardener? Be thankful the gardener is telling you the problems you have. And the last thing, no one goes to your show. Oh, wait, let's deal with it one by one. Okay? So that was number 2. Number 2 is that I'm complaining about the gardener. I'm just saying the gardener's too expensive. That's all I'm saying. Okay? I don't even want to. Maybe this is the gardener. I don't know. But this is what happened this weekend, Eric. While we were in San Diego, my gardener calls. Love the dude, guy. Again, chulada de persona, güey. I don't want to tell you how much. I think he knows what's going on, fool, because he's actually being extra nice. But he calls me, güey. Hey, compa. And he had torn me up ahead. He had told me before during the week. This weekend, which was like Saturday when he was calling me, this weekend I'm going to come to your house and soil your grass. I said, cool. That's dope. I'm going to come like twice. All right? I'm like, cool. I'm going to come Saturday and I'm going to come again another time, which sometime this week. All right, cool. Gracias, güey. Okay? All right, Eric. Check this out. I'm going to come put your put whatever that is. What is that?
Is he spraying? Is it like green or?
No, la tierra, güey. That
just doing the seed.
Manure. The manure, whatever.
Oh, yeah, manure.
Whatever the heck it is, right? Okay.
Cow shit.
Yeah. All right. I'm like, cool. You know how much he charged me for?
Couldn't tell you.
I'm embarrassed to say it, fool. But I guess maybe that's the right price, fool. $480, fool.
I couldn't tell you, dog.
I don't know. Ya tampoco, güey. You tampoco. I don't know. It hurt. My butthole, like, it hurt, fool. I paid it. Yo siempre pago, compa. Yo siempre pago. I pay first and then ask questions later, fool. I know that's my problem, fool. So as much as I cry, I always pay up. I'm not going to be like, nah, fuck that. I'm not paying that much. I didn't ask for it. I didn't need that much. I'm not going to be that guy, bro. I'm going to be that guy. I respect people's job and hustle. And it's on me if I want to continue to be paying that much amount of money. All right. But anyways, $480. And that doesn't account the grass cutting. Grass cutting is coming later, fool. Anyway, so that was, again, I'm venting, fool, but only I can do something about it, all right? Either I fire him or I put the house for sale and move. And go with a house that doesn't have a yard. That's it. Okay? Anyways, all right, so that was number 2. Number 3. Okay,
this is all one person talking?
Yeah, one person.
I like
and the last thing, no one goes to your shows and asks for a discount. If your tickets are $50, we pay $50. Stop being cheap with our people. Our raza. Pinche Jerry, you cheapo. Ay, ay, ay.
I like that person.
Damn. I think it's a guy. Even though it says La Belicada 2012. Look, man, respect, homie. First of all, a lot of people do ask for discounts at our shows. A lot of people, I get hit up for free tickets all the time. Y no puedo, compita. I get that. Trust me. Like I just said about the gardener, like I'm complaining about the prices, but I'm paying it. It's not like I'm not paying it, fool. I'm paying it. It's on me to do something about it. Okay? Same thing when it comes to shows. The price is the price. And let me tell you, and I will tell you this, fool, dead ass. Our prices are very, very on the low end compared to other people's shows. Compare yourself to other people's shows, ladies and gentlemen, of your genre, of our genre. We're in the lower end. Okay? We're charging only anywhere from $25 to $50, depending on the venue and on the seats. But $25, where are you going to go see a show anywhere for $25? Where? Not even movies. Movies are $20 now, fool. So, lo que nos chinga a todos, a mí también, güey, y a todos, no matter what color you are, is those stupid fucking fees that tickets places add. And that's out of our control. That's anywhere, bro. Any venue you go to will have that shit now. And we're trying to fight it. And we're trying to work around it. And which is why we keep our ticket prices low. Because we take that into consideration. Because we understand that there's now fucking $5 to $10 fees on top of the tickets. And we don't get a piece of that shit. We get 0% of that, fool. So, with that said, we still consider you guys on that part. Because trust me, I fucking hate it, bro. Hate it. Sucks. But mad respect for those comments. I respect you for that, bro. We're not trying to keep our raza down. No way, no how. I just call it how it is. And it is what it is, compita. All right? Yeah. Cool. That was a good one, though. I appreciate that one. All right, let's go. Here we go. Los the boys. What the fuck is Jerry G? Be proud of your name. This ain't offer up, perro. It's Jerry Garcia, the comedian, not the musician. I'm not sure what that's from, but okay, gracias. Kairado, I put my husband on your podcast. I look forward to your episodes. Gracias. Kiko from the South, I am leaving this message. So you have something to read when you're dropping a masa. Yeah, I read most of my messages when I'm taking a shit, guys. So please keep on coming. Frode 30. Why are you paying more than $40 for a gardener to cut only the front yard? And I'm pretty sure your front yard is not super huge. Get rid of that fool ASAP. Te está viendo la cara. This is what I'm talking about. See, this is what I'm saying. I like this guy. That's how I feel. Man. All right. Richie Pozo. Oh, there you are. You asked so from someone who owns 3 homes. If you can afford good quality upkeep, be sure you can do it yourself. That's true, though, dog. That's true. Richie Pozo, hit me up with your address. I need your address to send you your bobblehead. Groovy Axel. Jerry, I have a landscaping company in the 209, bro, in Merced, California. La neta, que even at 130, you're cheap, bro. The cheaper guys always cut corners and don't know what they're doing. Well, he's a gardener. He's going to fucking...
But that's what I was saying. That's what I'm telling you. You pay cheaper, they're going to cut corners.
I guess.
I'm telling you.
Esteban Cuatro. Bro, do some research. Don't just let someone tell you things. That's my problem. I don't do a lot of research. I learn from experiences. I'm an old school. I'm an old head. I'm not going to put in the research or the homework. I'm going to learn from my mistakes. That's how I do, fool. Breaking Bad Garage. Eagle secondary is hot garbage. That going to eat with CD, Pickens, and Turpin and Motion. Okay. That was, yeah. Okay, here we go. Noel Hernandez. Make your kids cut the grass and pay them. It will show them responsibility and how to work. All right. A couple people left this same message. Let me tell you, man. I love my kids, but my fucking kids are lazy, compa. Lazy as maletas, compa. Maletas, güey. Y los quiero con... And that's my fault. I'm not the perfect parent. I'm not. Look, listen, man. I grew up in a generation as a child where women did everything around the house. Not the gardening, not the yard, but everything. Like I was catered to. I have a beautiful mother, rest in peace, and my sisters and my mom And I had a grandma for a while too, rest in peace, who they all just catered to me. They cooked for me. They washed for me. They cleaned for me. They did everything for me, dog. Everything. I didn't do shit as a grown-up. Nos servían comida en la mesa. Nos lavaban los trastes. Everything. My dad was always working. Never home. At work, putting in hours of work and bring home the check, fool. So my dad was not around that much. But I don't blame him. He was working. So I was raised by women, and women taught me not to do shit. And so I was just catered to. I have kind of those tendencies now. As a grown-up, I don't let my kids do shit. They're boys. Like when it comes to shit like that. I make them like do other things, like throw away the trash, pick up your room, make your bed. But my priority for me as a parent, and I'm not saying this is correct, this is probably super wrong, but my priority for me as a parent has always been school. As long as you're getting good grades in school, you don't have to worry about the other bullshit at home. You don't have to worry about the other shit at home, fool. I'll take care of the household, homie. Your job is to get straight A's and B's, mostly A's. And as long as they're holding their end of the bargain, which they have, guys, they do. They get really good grades. So, that's just been my attitude, bro. And I kind of regret it, bro. It's not the best approach. It's not, fool. I wish I was a little bit more stronger on them. Pero los compitas son bien huevones, güey. Bien huevones, güey. Llegan, video games, homework, video games, shower, more video games, eat, chill, kick it. Hard to complain when I'm like, you do your homework? Yes. What grades you got? A's. I don't know where to complain, Dick. Good manners, good manners. Yes, please. Thank you. Good manners, good manners. I know. And again, I've always rented. So I've never had to do any real yard work or homework, like housework. I've never had to fix the shingles, the plumbing, the fucking yard. I've never had to do any of that because I've always rented. So I've never had the opportunity, first of all, for me to learn or for me to teach. That's the problem, fool. So now that we have a yard, yeah, I can put these fools to work. I can. But it's a little too late for me. One's going to college and the other fool's busy as a senior, being basketball and baseball and all these after-school activities that he has. He's never home. So I could put the 10-year-old to work. Fuck it. But then I feel guilty because I never put the other two fools to work. Why am I going to put the third one to work when the other fools never did the work? That's where I'm at, bro. And I'm no tengo la razón. I'm probably completely wrong about this. I effed up. And now it's backfiring on me, fool. I do a joke about that. I do a joke on stage how I never learned how to do any manly shit. I don't know how to do manly shit. And I talk about it on stage, fool. And so that's where it comes from. My dad never taught me how to do shit. My dad nunca me enseñó a hacer nada, güey. And I don't blame him, fool. My dad's job was just work all the time. Work. All the time. And I never learned how to do shit from him. Nunca, güey. And so I was just around women. I was just around my mom, my grandma, my sisters, and all they did was cater to me, dog. All the time, fool. I know it's embarrassing to say, fool, but it affected me as a grown-up because not until the pandemic is how I learned how to cook. I never knew how to cook. The pandemic is what made me learn to cook. Being stuck at home, being in the house is what made me learn how to cook, fool. That's when it started. I didn't know how to make rice. I didn't know how to make beans. I didn't know how to make huevos, güey. I didn't know how to make scrambled eggs. Nothing, fool. Not even carne asada. I didn't know when to turn it. I didn't know how to season. I didn't know how to do shit, dog. Shit. If you're in the kitchen, when I was growing up, you're gay, basically. You're gay, bro. Get the hell out of the kitchen, fool. That's how I was raised. Los hombres no están aquí en la cocina. Vete a la mesa. Vete a la mesa. Vete a comer. Vete al sillón. That's how I was raised, bro. I'm sorry, fool. Fucking sorry, bro. So yeah, I know it's backfiring me, fool. But yeah, I wanted to touch on that. And yeah, my girl tells me too, put the kids to do the lawn. Damn them. Look, with all that said, eventually, I will put them to work, fool. Because I'm going to get tired of paying the fucking gardener. All right. I'm like almost like an hour already, huh, fool? All right. I'm going to wrap it up right now, fool. But a lot of good comments are coming in, fool. Appreciate you guys. Let me see. The gold cash machine is better. The gold cash machine is better. I think they're pretty much the same, but you may be right. I think the gold cash machine has this trigger where it'll like give you like an extra bonus, right? It'll go up or down. If it's like on a teetering, if it's teetering, it'll go up and down. Somebody here said that they won $2,500 or $25,000 on the cash machine. That's a great machine, guys. Check it out. Monopoly deal is the shit, bro. We added new cars to it to make the game that more challenging. Shupa Studios production. Compa, hit me up. What cars did you add? That sounds dope. We've been playing a lot of Monopoly deal with the kids, and we're hooked, bro. I love it, man. I love it. I love that game. Con todo respeto, but maybe the four-eyed perro. The four-eyed perro. It's too long, fool. It's me, Edgar. Can I get a shout out? Shout out, Edgar Arrozco. Yeah, we just met, I believe, in Irvine, huh, fool? What's up, big dog? Just tell the lawn guy your kids are going to mow the yard and you want to fire him. That's probably what I'm going to end up saying. I do landscaping myself, Jerry, but look at it like this. What you pay is what you get, carnal. And I do irrigation as well. And material and gas ain't cheap. So lots comes of it. Another dude. The Garner community is coming after me, dog. Jerry, mejor cómprate un lawnmower. New chore for the kids. Pero querías casa. Facts. Can't wait to see you in Tucson. We're coming. Congrats on the house. There's nothing like going to your own home at the end of the day. Yeah, fool. Puras mamadas con ese loco, wey. You're going to be changing the name podcast, but I like It's Not My Weekend. I know. The more we're talking about changing it, the more I'm liking it now, fool. I know. I get it, dog. Listening to your pod once a week is like kicking it with the homie and I didn't have. Órale, wey. That's Arturo Hernandez. The Mexican Noodle. Jerry, congratulations on your new home. I was wondering, why don't you just buy a lawnmower and have your boys do the yard work? Yeah. I've won $23,000 on that machine. Lorenzo Suarez. $23,000, man. Imagine, fool. Si yo nomás quiero 5,000. When I go to play, I just give me $5,000, fool. Just give me $5,000, fool, and I'll get out of your way forever. 23,000, that'll be fucking amazing, huh? It is a pretty dope machine, but like I said, you got to come correct. You got to go hard. Start with $100 at $10 a spin and take it from there. And it's on you, fool. If you lose 100, you would have lost those 100 on roulette or on blackjack or on a penny slot going to max. Try $10 spins, $100 cash money, and let me know how you do. All right? That's it, fool. I'm going to let you guys there go. Dog, you only have a front yard. Buy a lawnmower. Congratulations on your house. Whatever happened to the house you were building in Mexico, Liliana, it's there. Gracias a Dios. And that motherfucker's still bringing me headaches too, fool. That motherfucker. I have a house in Mexico, which I built. Took me 4 years to build this motherfucker. $60,000. It was for my parents to go retire. My mom passed away. Now my dad's like not crazy about going there by himself. I don't know what to, now I'm stuck with the house, fool. We are going to use it. It's still there. I still got my contractor hitting me up. Like I still got work to do on the house. There's still little shit to do. I still got to do the front yard there. Speaking of front yards, I got to do a front yard there. I got to do there's like a driveway that needs fixing to bring the cars in and park the cars. The driveway needs fixing. There's some shit that needs fixing there. So that motherfucker still, I'm still sending money to that shit, fool. And I don't even know, bro. Like, está cabrón, güey. I'm going to let you guys, ya me agüité, güey. Thank you, Liliana. Appreciate it for that fucking comment. Thank you, guys. Congratulations. Next week, we're going to give away 2 more tickets to the Magic Castle. So leave your comments. That'll be from episode 244. Okay? So we're going to raffle out 2 more Magic Castle tickets for 244. Thank you, Edible Arraignments. Let's go, Raiders. We look pretty good, big dog. Raider for life. Let's go, baby. Jerry G, I'm out. Vámonos, Recio.